I think transparency is exciting to me because I worked in government for a while. I worked on Capitol Hill, and I saw how close the process was. And I think that, there's so much excitement now that happened around the election and electing Obama, and in some of the congressional races, you saw people really wanting to be able to do something around government. And we're getting to the point now that, the election has been won on the progressive side. Now how to actually people engage in their government. And there's some structural sort of process things that make that very difficult now. So I think that's what we're here to do, is sort of fix those process things, break down some of those barriers so that people can actually engage in the way that they should be. Well, I think, from my perspective, we know a lot of the solutions. That we know what we need to be doing, which is a great thing. In some areas of life, you don't know actually how to get from point A to point B. We kind of know a lot of those things on the transparency side. So I think the big hurdle is changing culture around transparency, just convincing people of the idea that government should be open, it should be accessible, people should be able to read bills before they pass through Congress. And I think we're seeing that. I think that very quickly people have embraced the idea that, hey, this is sort of this should be the standard operating procedure, where it wasn't that way 6 months ago. I think people got a taste of it during the campaign. I think, there was this renewed expectation that people should be engaged in a way that they hadn't been in some time. I think, frankly, I think there's a political push because, you have one side and sort of the Democratic side, people want on the transparency message, so you have that being co-opted a little bit on the Republican side, which actually is kind of a nice situation to be in, right? They're fighting over this, over who can claim the transparent mantle, which isn't a bad place for us to be in, as transparency advocates. I think I think what's so neat about this for me is that, when I heard TransparencyCamp, I thought, yes, of course, it seemed inevitable, which is a great position to be in, right? You want it to seem like this is the moment in time when this should be happening, and I think we're at that point right now, which I think, again, I don't think that would have been the case a year or two ago. So the collection of people here is amazing, and the great thing is you're getting not only advocates, you're getting people actually in government, actually people have the power to make some of these changes, and mingling and talking, all that sort of thing, so it's great.